Well, hello there. I wanted to talk today about how to use one pentatonic shape and playing it and use it through an entire song. So we're going to use the format of The Thrill Is Gone by like B.B. King, and we're using pentatonic shape, 3 chord shapes, and a looper. And you don't need the looper, but I'm going to use it today to help explain what's actually going on. So we're going to start today with B minor 7 chord, and then that's fret 7. We've got 3 chord shapes and then 1 chord scale shape. So we have the B minor 7, which is 7, and then skip the A, 7, 7, 7, and then the E minor 7, which is open, low E string, 2, open, 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 back to the 2, back to fret 7, which is the B minor 7, right? The only other one that we really need to know is that G major 7 shape, which is fret 3 on the low E, choke out the A, fret 4, 4, and then 3, and then we're moving down to F sharp minor 7, which is a shape that we already know from earlier in the session from the B minor 7. The one scale shape that we really need to know is minor pentatonic. And so we'll start with B minor pentatonic, and we'll have that 1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 4. What we do with this while we're playing over the B minor 7 chord, or B11, or B, add 9, or minor 9, or whatever it is, that B minor shape sound, we play that B minor pentatonic. And then when we play E minor 7, we unroll the E minor pentatonic, which is the same shape, and we can also play it on position number 12. Open 3, open 2, open 2, open 2, open 3, open 3. It's the same. That B minor pentatonic. And then when we get to the G major 7, you say, what? And all we do is just play that E minor pentatonic again, but we play it from a G root note. And then it becomes the G major pentatonic. If that confuses you a little bit and you'd like additional explanation on that, how that E minor pentatonic shape and then that G major pentatonic shape can be the same shape but different names, then just let me know in the comments below. The only other scale pattern we have left is that F sharp minor pentatonic, which moves back nicely into that B minor pentatonic. So let's put a few of these things together. I'll go ahead and establish a loop for us to play through, and I'm just going to turn on some electric, electric feed here, and it's just going to give us a little bit of a framework upon which to build. So I'm just thinking really clear, really bass notes here, and then not a whole lot of rhythmic activity, but it's just bass note, and then the chord just gets strummed, and then that's it. Something like that. So we'll roll with that. And 1, 2, T, 4, and 3, 4, and 2, 3, and bum, bum. Trying to stay out of the way of the melodies that we're going to be making. So hopefully we captured a decent loop, and I'm going to take us through. Let's see first if we can just stay here in one position on B minor pentatonic for the entire sequence. Let's see what happens. Now what we'll go ahead and do is start working on minor pentatonics. Just practicing, getting used to moving the shape around, so we're not really going to focus on melody, but just more like the shape. Back to B minor pentatonic. And then F sharp minor pentatonic, and then back to B minor pentatonic. I think you got it. I think you pretty much figured it out. I mean, so we're basically moving through the changes. We're quote unquote playing the changes like a professional musician might. And one other thing I wanted to save for you today that I wanted to just share with you right now. Let's take a look at moving this shape around too. Instead of using just a, sort of like a one position approach to this, let's go ahead and think about what if we used a multi-position approach where we could really expand our reach and our capacity. But let's start here with the flat 7, the 1, the flat 3, the 4, and I'm using fingers 1, 3, 1, 3. Then I'm sliding the 3rd finger up to the 5th degree of the scale, and then starting here with finger 1, which is the flat 7, and then back to the 1. So flat 7, 1. Then I need to start thinking about transitioning to my 2nd finger in order to get that 2nd finger on fret number 9 and slide up from that 4 to the 5th degree of the scale, setting up that 1st finger for the flatted 7th. And then finally we reach the root note again, 7 steps to heaven. And then flat 3, 4, and then 5, flat 7, and then we can grab that root note way up there if we'd want to. So let me go ahead and illustrate that to you if we move that shape around and see what happens. So I think that's about it for today. If you have any questions at all about what just happened here, you can actually go through and watch this video, because this video gives you all 5 pentatonic shapes you can memorize. There's a downloadable PDF binder. It's specifically for you. It's free. Go grab it, and I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, happy picking.